Chapter 1, she's a little bitch. After beating my guy and his sister are fighting at the telescreen, but the sister was kidnapped. I think this is the main area. My guy wakes up on the beach and tries to catch food. He ends up catching Paimon, and I think Paimon is and think Paimon is some more delicacy because there are a lot of let's eat Paimon options. I'm assuming she's some kind of fish that we just accepted as a pet. She looks exactly like the lady that kidnapped my sister. This has to be a common theory in the subreddit, right? Me and the fish come across a dragon that is fighting a girl in green clothes. I think his name is Venti. The dragon is possessed by a purple stone and flies off. My guy ignores the situation and goes and picks some flowers.
There we go.
The walking fillet suggests we buy a pair of jeans. And as hyped as I was to wear some pants, it turned out she meant to meet up with someone named Jean. Jean suggests we make some friends or something, and I do the gods and summon Sucrose and Beta. I don't think they really exist because my brother told me they're actual ghosts of the characters that assist you on the journey, and it makes sense because I've never seen them talk to anyone but themselves. Anyway, my guy has to go help what I assume are 3 stooges. I kind of forgot what happened here, but they kind of threw me into some dungeons. Afterwards, they joined my team as ghosts because they were done helping Jean. Venti comes back and something about the dragon. I forgot which point he mentioned it, but he's apparently an Archon, which is like a god. He kind of looks like he makes up some bullshit and thinks he wants to slay the dragon. I'm down for killing some dragons, so I go around doing some fetch quests until we're allowed to enter the dragon's giant house. Oh, and Jean is also a ghost now because she sort of just stops being relevant. Yeah, after bazillion puzzles, we managed to unlock the security of the dragon's house, and he goes in for the kill. My guy keeps hitting invisible. Just what?
Hey, someone's fucking goosing you with a feather? Jesus.
Richie the
Get
dragon.
together, man. Get through it.
Can't. Oh.
Oh, god damn it. Now you make me want to make a cup of tea.
You're British, do it.
I know,
Reaching the
but I'm lazy
dragon.
as well.
Vendi pisses out and tells me to fight instead. Like, what the hell? It was a cool shmup at least. Afterwards, I fight the dragon 3 times because I didn't know that the glowing floors are bad. Oh, we calm down. Oh, this is the part I hate, but we killed the dragon, but Venti's a little bitch and revives me. He now owns a dragon that I killed, and that kind of sucks. Like, imagine if you spent 5 hours writing an essay, some jackass comes in and takes the credit. Like, obsessed of habits, and Venti gets his shit kicked deservedly by a giant lady. So ignore the bard beater. Steal something called the Gnochi from him. My brother explained what the Gnochi is, how Venti used it to revive the dragon. So I'm assuming Sonora actually wanted control over him, which means she's now manning because it was rightfully mine. Venti later dies near the giant tree. I was just chapter 1. Okay.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
But I'm not done yet.
Chapter 2. What the hell, Zhongli? I think Paimon suggests we go to the leeway to find my sister. Go to the leeway to find my sister. After getting after getting distracted by everything else, we arrived at the leeway, and there's some festival. The festival turned out hardcore as shit because Ningguang killed a dragon in front of everyone, but I don't think they like it, and she tried to convince everyone that it's okay. For some reason, Paimon thought it was kind of cringe, and we tried to sneak out of there. At this point, memory is a muddled mess, so excuse me if I tell anything out of order. I believe Paimon planned to rob a bank in order to buy the dragon, so we go there and meet some guy called Child. He's part of the bad guys, but he bought out the police. And the guy called Zhongli keeps popping up and asking for money, even though he's wearing an expensive suit. Zhongli wants to do some rock stuff, so we do a little investigating. What we were investigating was a mystery, but it had to do with a giant globe. Some lady that needs a shirt called Gandhi shows up for literally 5 seconds and then leaves. Through the power of why, Gandhi. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus.
Gunny.
God. Need a mental break. Hold on. I need a breather. Oh. Oh. Okay. Breathe. Breathe, Richie.
Imperial, I'm
Breathe.
7.5 minutes into this recording.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, Jesus. I'm sorry.
Back to reading, slave.
I was. Oh wait, I stopped streaming. Okay, hold on. I have to unwatch. I can. I'll watch later, kind of. Okay. Okay. God. I can't get past it.
The final boss, Johnny.
Oh my god.
I haven't laughed at this hard at something since the fucking Genshin review.
Oh. Oh, okay. Gani suggests we go meet Ningguang at her floating rock castle, but to do that, we need to awaken the gods because they're only the only ones with spare keys. The first one I met was the guy that was really picky with his food, and I didn't like him. He had the mean face look. 1,000 attempts at climbing later, I met the other god, which was a moose and 2 cranes. One of the cranes was kind of bitchy for some reason. Anyways, I managed to take some rocks to Ningguang's house, and she was cool. She offered to give me one thing in her house, and Paimon, little shit, wanted some paper on her billboard, which was weird because I thought we were gonna buy the dragon. based on what I remember of the cutscene. This piece of paper can be sold for a lot of money, and people would die over it, which was kind of messed up. Child, the guy from earlier, is kind of mean and wants us to fight. Wants to fight us at a bank. Paimon accepts the challenge because it's a bank. At this point in time, I kind of realize how greedy Paimon really is, and 100% my theory is that she's gonna two-time me at any step of this journey. Inside, we find the dragon's body, which is kind of messed up because Child was actually using the dragon's body as a currency to sell Paimon. Didn't like this because Child was putting it in the bid or something. Anyway, I kick his shit in, but he summons a giant sea monster to attack Liwei. Then go on to some crazy shit to Megazord Liwei Harbor into a spaceship to fight it. By that I mean, I didn't actually get to fight it, and some people, and just watch some people trying to take over the spaceship. It double speaks the globe from earlier. It was actually a giant crossbow thing. Instead of letting the people that have hands wield it, they got the birds and the moose use it instead. It didn't even look like they were using it. The moose literally just stood the whole time and could have helped me instead, the asshole. Being the psychotic dragon killer that is Ningguang, she ran the spaceship into the sea monster and kills it, and also loses her house in the process. The scene is probably the most I've been invested in the story so far because it's kind of poetic. Even though she was being blamed for killing the dragon, she could blow up her house to save the people. True girl boss energy. Oh. After everything was okay, Ningguang says she can just rebuild a new house. Like it shouldn't be so dramatic. The other animal gods contemplate whether Ningguang really could lead Liwei Harbor because she's a crazy motherfucker. I think one of them mentioned they're gonna retire from being a god, but I have no idea what that implies. Paimon wants to go back to the bank in there and see Zhongli, Child, Signori, and the Barbie. Zhongli gives Signora his Nochi, the same one she stole from Menti. There's so much fucking text here, but the small glimpses I got, Zhongli was actually the dragon killer, and blamed Ningguang in order to make the people stop believing that she was capable of taking care of Liwei. What the fuck? And Xiao was tricked by Signora because she was actually after Zhongli's Nochi the whole time. This, by extension, makes Zhongli the Archon of Liu, which is kind of messed up because he was manipulating everyone. Signora does some smug shit and leaves and tells Xiao to get in the boat. I think Signora is smug. Okay. Later, Zhongli wants to talk and further elaborate that no one will be defending Liwei anymore. Gave Signora his Nochi because he just gives up. Paimon.
I've been staying dead silent because I want to see how far I can get before he breaks. And how the minute I allude to any sort of joke, it's gonna fall apart.
Paimon asks how he's gonna live without his Nochi, and he says something about literally making money and living among people. Paimon points out that he can't make money anymore without his Nochi. It was doing some sad music again, so I think he died too. I don't think that's really a message to the story, except it's always the hot people that are the evil ones. I'm still waiting to play any Zoomer from the trailer while people are saying my conclusion is the ball is being possessed by the previous Arcana Noah to revive using the Nochis of everyone else. If you manage to find our god, please explain what happened with the young Leo bit, because I'm finding it hard to believe he was an evil master.
I mean, I wanted to think they're the nacho cheese.
Natural cheese. Wait, hold up. I need to find. God.
yeah. I remember that when my god also used a nacho to rule.
Yeah, Destiny, man. The Death Doritos.
Oh, the nacho.
Oro is the binding
Oh.
force.
God, you must have find the boss out.
I won't lie, you may have to add subtitles to that.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just because fucking Imperial has the reading speed of Lightning McQueen.
I did have the fastest reads per minute in like all my classes in elementary school. So
Reads per minute.
okay.
Reads per minute.
We are truly looking at our new conclave god.
Please add that in the recording.
Oh, can
Reads per words per minute.
Actions
Just
per
put,
minute.
just put
Read-
reads per minute. God reads the story.
Top 10 rappers Eminem is afraid to diss.
Reads per minute.